Welcome to the channel. I'm the Scottish Astrologer, and in this video I want to talk about so-called generational conjunctions. Now these are conjunctions involving the slow-moving outer planets, which are Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. And these conjunctions last years at a time, and so affect a particular age group of people. Now I will give an interpretation as to the effect of each of these conjunctions on a particular age group. Let me begin with the conjunction of Uranus and Neptune. Now, as Uranus takes roughly 84 years to transit around the zodiac, and Neptune takes roughly 168 years to transit the zodiac, then this means this particular conjunction only happens once every 100 years or so, roughly. And this conjunction lasts roughly around 5 years. Now, the last time this particular conjunction occurred was in the very late 80s to the early 90s. And the people born in this 5-year period in general, which includes myself, I was born in this time period, in this 5-year time period. So again, people born in this time period in general have a very unusually high degree of both imagination and sensitivity. Now this age group is one that does inspire great political movements that are seen by others outside of this age group as rather fanatical or even very unreasonable in their endgame ambitions. Now also, this group of people in general are extremely inspired, and a lot of other people would label them as rather unstable people. Now they are also open to psychic experiences or altered states of consciousness. They are also an idealistic, free-thinking group who will advance the spiritual purposes of mankind. This age group also brings many strange or unusual contributions to religion, also psychic development, music, and also the arts in general. And again, these works do seem rather strange or unusual to others, but they are always original and fresh ideas, as far as we know. Obviously, I believe nothing's new under the sun. Everything at one period in history was around in some form or another, but it will be new, original to everyone on earth at that moment. They have not seen it before, for instance. But again, truly believe nothing new under the sun. And now again, to be clear, not every single person born in this 5-year period will bring contributions to religion or psychic development or music and the arts. Not every single individual will do these things, but these things as a whole from this particular 5-year period of people, okay, then they will come from that in general, from these people in general. These ideas as a whole will come from this age group, people born under this particular conjunction. But again, not every single individual is going to individually contribute to what I've just mentioned here. So, just to make that clear. Now, any of the conjunctions which I am about to talk to you about, okay, will be more potent for those who have this particular conjunction on a very important part of your natal chart. Namely, if this conjunction also happens to be conjunct either your ascendant, your sun, your moon, or even Mercury, Venus or Mars, then the qualities of this conjunction with its effects are indeed heightened and intensified, proportionate to which either planet, luminary or point it is coming through as it is conjunct with. Now moving on, Uranus conjunct Pluto also lasts roughly 5 years, and the last time this conjunction occurred was in the mid to late 1960s. Now this particular group of people have a rather impatient and restless and very dynamic attitude towards life in general. This group of people also tend to have the qualities of reacting in quite a rather severe or explosive, or sometimes can be even violent way to certain situations that they find themselves in which are out of their control. This group of people are also very rebellious and do so with great force and anger, especially when they find themselves in rather, how shall we say, oppressive situations, or situations where they find themselves being held down in general. That's when the rebellious nature truly kicks in, and kicks in with great force and anger. Now, moving on, last but certainly not least, we have the conjunction of Neptune and Pluto. Now, no one watching will be born under this conjunction, as the last time it occurred was roughly the late 1880s to the very early 1900s. Now, the people who were born under this conjunction, and of course in future conjunctions of this kind, these people have great opportunities for a great awakening and spiritual rebirth, which is due to this group of people's true inner yearning for this, for an awakening, for spiritual rebirth. And because they are willing to do the work, the hard work, to achieve such states of consciousness for themselves. And now again, all the information I have mentioned regarding these particular conjunctions will intensify or be a lot more potent for the people who on their birth charts have this conjunction in conjunction with an important point or planet or luminary. Again, the ascendant, mainly the sun, moon, so those main three, the sun, moon and ascendant, are the most potent parts. If you have this conjunction in conjunction with any of these on your natal chart, the information I am talking about will be heightened for you, as long as there's no other conflicting energetic factors through other planets making aspects, etc., to this particular conjunction. And again, it will also be potent if it's conjunct Mercury, which is your thoughts, Mars, your actions, and of course Venus as well, your love and passion. Okay folks, I think that's all for now for this video. A huge thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the bell at the right hand side of the subscribe button. Until next time, take care.